Welcome everyone. This is another pivot strategy session with action coach Christian Harbeck, and today I have the amazing Kimberley Richmond from Beautiful Spaces, who's sitting opposite next to me. And yeah, thank you for coming to this interview. It's always exciting to speak to business owners, and I'm going to go straight to the point. Please tell me about your business, and yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for having me and inviting me onto this platform. Basically, I just cover the entire area of interior design. So I actually do a lot of quite large-scale renovations, which includes kitchen design, bathroom design, all the way down to manufacturing furniture, curtains. So pretty much a one-stop shop for everything.
Nice. It reminds me, my mother has been what's it called? A curtain manufacturer, maker.
Yeah.
I remember in my younger years, I always had to climb on the ladders and hang curtains. Oh, I love that with a passion.
I'm sure you got roped into that.
Okay, so how long have you been actually in business?
So I'm going on for 11 years now.
Oh, wow. That is brilliant. Yeah. So what made you go into interior design in the business that you're in at the moment?
So I did advertising and graphic design initially, but I've always had a very great interest in homes and decorating. And once my husband and I got together, we just sort of flipped homes. We renovated, decorated, and we actually moved overseas. But at that stage, my computer skills, South Africa was a little bit behind. So I wasn't able to find employment in my advertising. So at that stage, I was having the kids and whatever. So then I studied online to do interior design because that was always my passion. So yeah, after 12 years, we came back to South Africa, and then the kids were a little bit older, and I thought it's a perfect opportunity to start seeing what I can do with my passion.
Excellent. Yeah, I like that, especially when you can do something which is around your passion. I mean, that makes it so much more rewarding, and I suppose for your clients as well.
Well, it doesn't feel like work as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So who is your ideal customer or your ideal target market? Maybe give me some insight on that.
I think just through the way it's gone, I just tend to sort of focus more on the residential areas. So I'm doing quite large scale renovations for people in their homes and sort of decorating. I have done a few guest houses and Airbnbs, but
nice.
I haven't, I've done a couple of offices, but my main target is probably residential.
Okay, nice. And your website, which is beautifulspaces.co.za, are there some projects on there which people can look at?
Yeah, there's definitely projects that they can have a look at.
Excellent. So obviously my next question is the big elephant in the room. How has actually COVID-19 affected your business?
I think it's affected like it's affected everyone, where we've all had a loss of income. So unfortunately, I'm my boss. So if I'm not earning, I'm not getting paid. So that's obviously a bit stressful for everyone. And obviously I also manufacture a lot of stuff. So it has a knock-on effect for my clients or my suppliers. So just across the board, there's a lot of people that gets affected.
Okay. And then, I mean, looking at, at COVID and I suppose during lockdown, do you have any one or two or even more strategies or points or things that you've done during this time, and what have you done differently? And if you have done something differently, is it actually working?
Well, I just thought, you can't come in with, I mean, first of all, I'm not an over the top price interior designer. Like, I'm very mindful, anyone can go into the most expensive shop and buy the most expensive thing. And that's not my strategy. I like to make an amazing design for an affordable amount. So I think that's attracted to people in the first place. But, you've got to try to get the economy going again. You're trying to get the spark going. So, obviously an interior design is a luxury. It's not something that you have to have. So for me, what I thought the best way forward would be is, if I offer my design and all of that, and I don't actually charge for it. So if you don't use me for the job, then, I'll charge you. But if you carry on forward with the project, then all the design fees, the quoting, which can be quite lengthy, all of that is just waived.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And then, well, during times like this, as business owners, we know we must think differently. Have you had a pivot or strategy session with anyone Anything you want to share on that?
Well, no, my husband also has his own business, so we've kind of been bouncing sort of ideas off each other. And I know it's got to work differently now. You know, what we've gone through, like none of us have ever experienced this. So we just have to think differently, you know, and you just can't cut, you know, you just got to try cut everyone on their price. You know, everybody wants to get the work. So we've just got to try and strategize and give the best product that we can at the most affordable price.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a bit strange. You know, a lot of people have always been saying you need to think out of the box. I suppose think out of the box. Another one has been added, so we need to think out of more boxes now. So it really gets laser focus on where you want to go and the strategies you put around your business in future. So, but it's good that you have, you know, taken some proactive steps to actually make your business more compatible to these times. And, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question which I have with everyone. You know, it's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from mistakes of others. So what mistakes have you actually done along the way, and how can other entrepreneurs learn from your experience?
I think probably the only mistake that you can make really is not being thorough with something, or, you know, the one thing I've learned is that you have to be like, especially in what I do, you know, every centimeter, millimeter counts. So I think maybe sometimes when you first start out, you're not, you know, you're educated by a textbook, but you're not educated by experience. So you learn experience as you go along. And literally even today, I still learn every single job. You know, I learn something new that I didn't know before. So I think it's not really a mistake. It's just something you learn as you go along. So I would say just be like 100% thorough. Just dot your I's, cross your T's. And even if you have to ask 5 times, rather do that than make a mistake that's going to be costly. Because if I make a mistake, every mistake costs me money, you know. So
okay, so eliminating mistakes, you know, just upgrading your
learning.
learning.
What I do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Okay, so if you could turn back the time by 12 months, what would you do different? Without knowing what is, okay, you know what is coming. What would you be doing different 12 months ago?
I'd probably save more money. I think I'm just a lot more grateful for everything now. I think it's not really about losing anything. I think it's more the case of I've realized going back to work now and after looking after the kids, like I really love what I do, you know? So I think that's just driven me to have even more passion for what I do and just to really focus on it. So it's not that you don't have passion. I think you just get caught up in life and everyone's busy. So I think with everybody being sort of forced to stop, it's just made you realize like all areas of your life are important, but then probably I would just have enjoyed it before, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, makes complete sense. I mean, if I remember when lockdown started, I don't think we've ever really gone to these great lengths and started baking, cooking, done all these crazy things. The games came out. It's been a real game changer, and very, very family orientated. And it's been a lot of good things have happened. So yeah, one can also look at the good things out of this.
But I think you can also be effective without burning yourself out. I think we've been so busy focused on work and money and all of that, when I think you can still do what you love, but also have quality of life, you know.
Absolutely.
I think we've been too scared to do that in a way.
Yeah. It's a good thing. We've been sent to our rooms a little bit and consider our habits.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. Okay, so it's my second to last question. So I have your details, your phone number, your website address, email address. Is there anything that you are offering clients at the moment they should know about?
So just what I explained was that I will sort of have the consultation, I'll do the design process, quote, and then if you don't use me to do the project, I will charge for that situation. But then if you use me to carry on with the project, then all of those costs just get negated. I don't charge for that. Yeah.
Completely fair. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this basically comes to my last question. So tell me, what is the most inspiring thing for you today?
I think just to actually enjoy life, you know, that really inspires me. Beautiful things inspire me. You know, I love finding people that are creative and finding new things. So I think that's probably all those things that inspire me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I also lived overseas for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize how talented and creative South Africans actually are. And that's one thing I was like blown away when I came back. And I also think now, obviously with the way the economy is, I'm like definitely going to source local as much as possible.
Local is lekker, and that's why I'm doing this.
But that's inspiring, and I just think, you know, that's where we've got to go. We've all got to go there, you know.
Yeah, and we can do things local. If we keep something in production, manufacturing, services in this country, it will help the economy. It will boost it much faster. And yeah, I suppose that's why we are around. And yeah, thank you for sharing and telling us about your business, about you. It's been really inspiring. And yeah, thank you. And all the best of luck. I hope that this interview will generate some business for you. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.
All right, great. Thanks for having me.